could feel my skin also like just shriveling up like a little bit. It feels very dry and dehydrated on the inside. So the moment I step out, I spray this. I'll definitely be keeping this bottle though, because the mister on this is just a psh psh. So fine, so nice. I remember seeing Pony being the face of this particular product, and then her face was hanging there. She's like, kind of thing. So I was like, oh my god, Pony. I mean, I've never heard of this brand. Pony endorses this. Let me get it. Brought it back home, used it, hated it. The second item over here, you won't believe the name of this, alright? Ready? This is the Puicas Plus Advanced Dragon's Blood C&E Scar Gel. Purified hand gel with dragon's blood extract. Ever since I did my beauty low buy, I've been more conscious about my beauty spending, and especially for skincare, I've been actively trying to use up all of the products sitting on my shelf, what worked, what didn't work, and also using up all of my backups as well. So here we are, a lot of empties. I'm gonna share with y'all what's good, what's bad. I think only like 1 or 2 bad items, but if not, pretty good actually. I really like most of the items here, so without further ado, let's get into it. First up, you already guessed it. If you've been on my channel long enough, Avene Thermal Water. This is great for people with sensitive skin. A lot of people think like, oh my god, it's a gimmick or something, but I've been using this consistently for about like 2 years at this point already, and I do feel a difference. I feel that every time, like, because I love to bathe in hot water by the way, so after bathing hot water, hot shower, stepping out, right, sometimes you can feel your skin like shrivel up a little bit because of the dryness. I know it's not very healthy, but I can't live without hot water, okay? And before that, I didn't use this, right? So I used to use a cleanser in the shower. I feel that the moment I step out of the shower and I'm like letting the water evaporate off my body, I could feel my skin also like just shriveling up like a little bit. It feels very dry and dehydrated on the inside. So the moment I step out, I spray this. It just gives that calming effect, and then it kind of nicely preps my skin for the toner which I will apply on top of this. I do feel a difference. My skin isn't as red as compared to when I did not use this at all, so highly recommend this. I think at Watson or Guardian it's like 30-50 for 2 bottles, and it's a bit pricey, but one of this bottle lasts me about 2 months-ish, depending on how much you want to spray. I use it for both AM and PM, so no issues with that. It lasts me for about 2 months, so if it's within your budget, I think this is great. Honestly, it's a bit pricey, but it's good. Next up, Torriden Hyaluronic Acid Toner. This was very, very hyped up on Skincare Talk, and I was like, okay, let's try it out. And this one has the consistency of like water. Literally, it's like water. There's no like thick, goopy body or like, you know, how that thicker texture with some other toners. This one was literal water on the skin. And I must say, I thought this product was mid, honestly, but once I finish this and I'm like using another toner right now, my skin low-key kind of missed this, but I'm trying to wean off on the hyaluronic acid toner because I felt like at one point of time my skincare routine, everything had hyaluronic acid in it. So I just felt like I didn't want my skin to be like too dependent on the hyaluronic acid for it to feel like full and whole, if that makes sense. Oh, but this is good for makeup prep. Yeah, so you put like a toner to prep your skin, then you put like a light moisturizer, sunscreen or whatever. This one, it doesn't like sit on your face, right? It sinks into your skin so nicely. Your skin like eats it up very well. So okay, that's probably a plus point, but if not, yeah, pretty mid. Next up, I'm from Rice Toner. This one is actually also very popular even back in like 2018, 2020, that era. And I actually finished this many months ago. It's just that I low-key forgot about it. It was sitting on my shelf, and that's why I won't be finishing this little bit over here. But you can tell from the bottom bit over here, right? It definitely has that milkier, creamier, thicker texture compared to the I'm from Torriden Hyaluronic Toner. So this has more body to it. But I do remember liking this. It's literally looking like milk right now, right? You can see it like running all over the place. And my skin did enjoy this. I can't remember. Maybe this was like last year-ish. So yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't finish this up. See, this is why you should use up your skincare makeup products 1 in, 1 out mindset. Yeah, I low-key a bit regret not finishing up. Kinda reminds me a little bit of Laneige Cream Skin. I actually did manage to try Laneige Cream Skin, like the first generation of it. I don't know what generation of reformulation are we on right now? I do have one sample of it. I have not opened it up yet. So low-key kind of reminded me of cream skin, but I feel like cream skin was a little bit thicker than this. A very like normal combi skin. I feel like this area on my cheek is, it used to be super duper dry, but nowadays it's not as tight and dry after washing my face with cleanser. But my nose gets really oily because of the heat over here. I bet you have seen this somewhere, somehow on your IG Reels, FYP. Someone is talking about the DLBA First Spray Serum. This is the one that contains Truffle. And you can tell I finished it up over here. I still have one backup because I bought it as a 1+1 when I was in Korea. And you can tell this is, we're halfway through and like that's more or less it. So I still use it. I do like it, but I do use it more as like an actual serum and not so much like a finishing spray as some people have suggested to be used, because this really truly gives you that nice like glow, that naturally, oh my god, my skin is glowing kind of look to it. And using it as a serum, I do like how fine the mister is, because it's just like psh, kind of thing. It's just like a haze, a mist of like the white truffle on your skin, and it smells really nice. It smells luxurious. The price point of this is definitely like slightly up there, definitely cheaper if you go to Korea and get it, but we all know not everyone can just book a plane and go to Korea right now. But yeah, if you buy on like Olive Young Global, it's a bit pricey, not gonna lie. I find that when I use this as a traditional serum, it does give me a very nice glow, but sometimes I do feel that it doesn't like penetrate deep enough with that 1-2 like pss, pss kind of thing. So I find myself ending up like overspraying a little bit to like compensate. When I have like 4 or 5 spritz on my face, I feel that I just want it to go deeper into my skin. So I find myself patting it into my skin. Then maybe my skin doesn't feel as tight or dehydrated on the inside. I'll be honest, I have not used this as a finishing spray because low-key I'm a bit worried that the serum itself would disrupt my makeup or, you know, patchiness or whatsoever. I know I've watched TikToks, some people say, no it won't, you know, that kind of thing, but I don't know, I just prefer using this as a spray. I'll definitely be keeping this bottle though, because the mister on this is just a psh psh. So fine, so nice. I absolutely adore it. I finished up 2 hyaluronic acid serums. The first one is from BRINGGREEN. This is the Bamboo Serum Ampule. And this one is the Deep Sea Droplet Serum from Purito. I believe Purito has already repackaged, reformulated, rebranded this already. So this is really in the old packaging. I got this in PR quite a while ago and it has not expired. I think it was about to expire. Oh no, 2026. So it was still fresh, it was still good. I used this for maybe like 2 months-ish and I finished it because I was using this both in AM and PM at one point, so I can see why I go through this really fast. And the BRINGGREEN Ampule Serum, Bamboo Serum, right? I remember it not being very, very expensive, maybe like 26, 25 for 1+1, so 2 ampules for 25, 26. I was like, wow, that's a really good deal. So I was like, okay, let's just try it. And currently I'm using a cream from them as well, and it's so effective, but I feel that it's just good. I'm not the like most like skincare sciencey fartsy kind of person, because yeah, that's beyond my league. But I'm just telling you that as a makeup lover who, you know, applies skincare before putting on makeup, this was good, because between this and this, I feel that this penetrated my skin a little bit deeper compared to this. I'm not sure, is it because my skin was starting to get really reliant on hyaluronic acid, but basically, for reference, I used this, then followed by this. I feel with the Purito one, I was pumping more product, maybe like 2 pumps. I feel like that's a bit of overkill, but I really felt like my skin was not hydrated deep on the inside. It still felt a little bit dry with this Purito serum, but with the bamboo one from BRINGGREEN, it felt really well hydrated. Just that half of the stopper tube kind of thing, it was good enough. Like literally half of this, it was good enough. Not sure about new reformulation because I don't have that. But yeah, BRINGGREEN really pleasantly surprised me by quite a bit. I also have another BRINGGREEN product over here, as you can tell. I cut it up because that's how much I liked it. This is their Hydrating Cream. Again, you can tell a lot of hyaluronic acid products. That's why, like I said earlier, I was really trying to wean myself off the hyaluronic acid train of things. As you can tell, I was like really digging through it. I was like, girl, I want every single bit of this stuff because I felt like it was low-key a bit like crack for my skin. It's a water gel cream. I just feel like it just penetrated my skin really deeply. So that's why I was so impressed by the BRINGGREEN products. And I just felt there was a difference when I started before and after the BRINGGREEN skincare line. So I think it was good. I think it was not bad. And I would totally repurchase BRINGGREEN stuff. I realized with time that my skin prefers very basic stuff. I don't go for facials. I don't go for like injections or like I don't know what other skin treatments there are. Sometimes I low-key consider it because I want my skin to look really nice as well. But I feel that I'm also pretty comfortable and happy with how my skin is looking like despite like texture and all that kind of snaz. So I mean, these skincare items, they do good enough for me. I don't expect it to, oh my god, look like the next top Korean model actress or whatever kind of thing. It does a job, it hydrates my skin, and my makeup sits really nicely on top of it. So I think that's my biggest concern or pain point as a makeup lover. My skin is still very well hydrated. It doesn't feel drying on the inside after wearing makeup for 6, 8, 10 hours for long days. My skin still feels pretty comfortable. Do I feel like, oh my god, it's makeup, I want to like low-key take it off at the end of the day? Yes, but I don't feel like it's dehydrating or sucking the soul out of my skin, that kind of thing. So that means the makeup prep did a good job. So these two, really impressive. I'm pretty sure they have probably reformulated, renamed it. I don't know, but my time with these were great. Oh, this one is another TikTok hyped up skincare item, the Numbuzin Vitamin C Serum. A lot of people were hyping this up and Numbuzin in general, so I thought, okay, you know what, let's try this out. I'll be honest, I feel like this was another mid product because I didn't really see much of a difference with my skin, especially with fading and all that. For reference, I really do like the Dear Class vitamin juice drops, the one in the silver packaging and the dropper tube. That's my favorite. I do see like actual results when I use that, but the reason why I don't use it anymore is because of the packaging and how fast it oxidizes. There was once I had a brand new like fresh one that I kept in the box, stored it in the corner of my shelf, opened it, it was fully oxidized, like it was gone bad. So it was literally like $30 down the drain just because of that. So that kind of broke my heart a little bit. I felt very disappointed, so that's why I was on the lookout to try something new. The one that I did not like, for reference also, is the Milano CC. You know, the one that is in the little like silver greyish tube with a yellow cap that looks like toothpaste. That one, it has this like very oily, thick consistency, and I felt that was a bit too heavy for my skin because every single time I use it, my skin will get clogged. And I was going through a phase of just bad breakouts on my face, and I was wondering what the hell is going on my face. The reason it was that, because the moment I stopped it, everything got away. So I'm like, crap. Okay, back to this. Okay, that was a whole ass tangent. But this one, it was gentle on my skin. It did not cause any reaction. No like sensitivity or whatsoever. There wasn't like inflamed redness of my skin. So I think this is more of like a gentle vitamin C, even though it says concentrated serum. Yeah, I just felt like I didn't really see much of a difference with this. And I'll be honest, the moment I opened this, I mean, you can tell, it was already like slightly yellowing. I think slightly yellowing is still okay. The moment it started to turn like really like dark, thick, like opaque brown color, that's where the product has gone bad, which was what happened for my vitamin C with Dear Class. But if it's like a light yellow, like something like this, obviously this is like used up and looking kind of gross. But if it's like a light like hue of yellow, it's still okay, still usable. But yeah, I just felt like this was okay. The Birch Moisture Boosting Pad from Anua. I don't think a lot of people talk about this particular product. I know the Anua, these are the cleansing foam and the other products, very, very popular, but the boosting pads, not a lot of people talk about it. The last time I talked about it, I actually was about to finish this product inside, so I don't want to spill it out. I wanted to finish this off, and then I had a refill pack, so I actually finished the refill pack already, and this is all that's left. It's just the little like tongs and whatever extra serum is inside there. This is already expired in June of this year, so I probably would keep maybe the container of it, because honestly this container will be really good to keep perfume samples. I'm just saying that's how I'm gonna recycle the bottle of this. And in general, my experience with the, you know, these type of moisture pads, I haven't tried these. Is it the Medicure one? The one that's very popular, the green turquoise looking one. I know a lot of people talk about it. Low-key want to try that, but I also feel that I have a lot of toners to go through right now, so that's why I'm holding it off. And I actually have another toner pad over here, which I didn't have a good experience with. I'll share with y'all later, but this one, serum itself really helped to prep my skin for makeup. And I usually like to use 3 pieces, so one here, one on the forehead. I let it soak for about 5 minutes when I do like my other parts of my face, or I just go and do other things. Yeah, this was great. I really like this a lot. Again, hyaluronic acid, so you can tell my skin loves hyaluronic acid, so yeah, this one, highly recommend. Love it. Last skincare empty, this is from Atute House. This is the Sunjong line and the Director's Moisture Sun Cream SPF 50 plus PA quadruple plus. This sunscreen is great for the busy girls. You need your sunscreen to like absorb into your skin fast and just like, you know, do its thing, get your sun protection there. This is it. I love using this under my makeup as well. You know me, I'm Asian AF. I need sunscreen underneath my makeup. I don't like to rely on just like my cushion foundation to provide the sun coverage. I always use a standalone sunscreen underneath my makeup. So I was using this for quite a while, and I use normally about like 2 stripes of like finger product on here, and then I just put it on. This one does dry down and set on your face really fast, but it does have that remaining tackiness of like maybe 15-20%. It low-key acts like a primer, and then whatever base makeup you put on top of it, right, it just grips onto it. So I genuinely like this a lot. I have no complaints about this at all, except for the fact that maybe if it could come in a bigger tube, it would be great, because this is only 50 ml. It's tiny, but it's really travel friendly. I mean, it's in a squeezy tube like this, very convenient, very accessible. I do think that they might have definitely repackaged this, also might have reformulated this, because you know it's Kbeauty. I feel that companies nowadays, they are going through a certain reformulation or repackaging every 1 to 2 years, and it's really fast. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this looks really different now, and not sure about the ingredients, but when it was in this packaging, I really liked it a lot. The remaining skincare items here in front of me, these are the ones I'm decluttering. You know what happened? I just felt like these products were just below mid, and I'm just like, I don't really care for it right now. I didn't give it away to friends because I, again, forgot about it. And now they're expired, so we're throwing it out right now. This one, the By Wish Trend Vitamin 75 Maximizing Cream. Oh, this one is a bit of a heart pain for me because there's still quite a bit of product inside. And I think I had this open for more than a year, maybe like 1.5, coming to 2 years. So I don't really feel that comfortable putting this on my face. In the past, I'm like, oh, okay, I don't really care just putting it on my face. But I think with time, my skin has become slightly more sensitive to expired products, and it's more prone to breaking out to it right now. So I think as long as the product is expired, I just go away, okay? At one point of time in my life, I really loved this cream a lot, and I emptied 1 full tube of this. I remember it very vividly, maybe back in 2021. This cream, it definitely has a much thicker body. It's not as lightweight as compared to a water gel cream or the like bamboo cream from BRINGGREEN. Definitely this is much lighter. I think if I were to wear this now even, it will feel very thick and heavy, and I don't think my skin will like it. And it takes more time for the product to absorb into your skin completely. So I feel that, you know, right now, working and just like rushing in the morning and all that, having a lightweight cream to apply on your skin for your skin to absorb all this, it's really important. This one, I think it takes too long, and when it takes too long, the cream is not fully absorbed. When I go in with a base makeup, that's where the makeup will start to bunch and peel, and you know that's like the last thing you want to deal with in the morning. So I'm actively like trying to avoid that. So that's why I'm so sad that, you know, this it's not fit for my lifestyle at this point of time. I do like the fact that this one has that brightening aspect, like I think it had like vitamin C, is it? Oh, it contains vitamin E, yes. So this vitamin E also helps with brightening your skin as well. So vitamin C, vitamin E, you plus it together, it really helps with like making your skin look brighter, more awake, helping with like acne scars and all that. But the thickness of this is kinda not for my lifestyle at this point of time. I think if you are in a more drier climate, I totally can see this working out for someone, but I don't even know if they make this anymore at this point. But yeah, this is going bye-bye. The second item over here, you won't believe the name of this, alright? Ready? This is the Puikas Plus Advanced Dragon's Blood C&E Scar Gel. Purified hand gel with dragon's blood extract. Did I buy this purely because of the name? Yes, you're right. I did. Now, this one, I got it when I was in Thailand. I remember it so vividly, okay? I was in Bangkok. I was at Sphere Mall. I was at Eve & Boy. I was about to pay for my items already. And then I saw this. I was like, what do you mean dragon's blood? I'm born in the year of the dragon. I want to see my ancestors' blood to heal my acne scars. Not say very affordable, not say very expensive either, because this was, I think, maybe $12 to $18 if I'm not wrong. So it does have that bit of like reddish tint to it, and like that's more or less it. And I mean, I honestly, by the time I got this, I was on the tail end of recovering from pimples and very bad scarring. So I felt I didn't really need to use this. I already had this for about coming to a year already, if I'm not wrong, slightly over a year. So I feel I didn't really see any results with said dragon blood. I mean, probably it's just some like, I don't know, is it coloring or whatever? I'm trying to read the ingredients list right now. I don't see any red dye or whatsoever. Yeah, reading the ingredients list, I mean, it's all English, thank God, but also it's too sciencey, fartsy for me. So you can screenshot, pause, take a look at it. But yeah, I don't feel there's any effect with said dragon blood. So I feel like this is a bit expired already. So I'm just gonna throw this out. Was it a lol gag item for me? I was like, yeah, I want to see how effective dragon's blood is. So sorry, dragon's blood is no-go. This last skincare item over here, I tried my best to forget about it, but it was so bad. It was more of like I hate it so much, I'm trying to forget about it, but I also don't want to throw you away, just having you around. But you're also a bad memory of what you caused the breakout to my skin. This toner pad from Kinon Kiss, I don't know, I've never heard of this brand before. This is the Cabbage Calming Toner Pad, all-in-one PHA peeling toner pad. This one, I hated it. I genuinely hated it so much. I don't know if you can hear. All the pads are stuck together. It's just dry at this point. There's no juice in it anymore at all. I got this again in Korea, in store at Olive Young while I was waiting for my friends to get her nails done. I was in Olive Young just hanging around. I don't know what got into me, and I don't know why I got this, but I remember seeing Pony being the face of this particular product, and then her face was hanging there. She's like, kind of thing. So I was like, oh my god, Pony. I mean, I've never heard of this brand. Pony endorses this. Let me get it. Brought it back home, used it, hated it. It just, there's something about the ingredients in the pad or something that's irritating my skin so much. Listen, PHA toner pad, I assume you could use this every day, but then even when I used it every day, my skin felt so tight and dry, so I tried to tone it down, which I should have done it in the reverse order of like, you know, using it for 2-3 times in a week and then slowly amp it up. I did it the other way around, but using it 2 to 3 times in a week still, my skin just hated this product so much. I had so much like flare-ups, a lot of like redness, and I just felt like it just really wasn't it for my skin. I see, you can see, oh my god, I still have so many toner pads inside. I don't know what to do with all this. I thought of using it as maybe like a peeling toner exfoliator for my skin or my body, but my skin body has enough dryness already. You can see, look at my elbows. Sometimes the elbows are so dry to the point where it gets red and then like skin starts flaking off. Like, look at this. Like, I don't lotion my body. I know it sounds disgusting and I feel a bit crusty as well. But the heat here in Singapore, it's like a, I can't put any lotion because the more I put any lotion on, I feel like I'm just gonna sweat it all out. And it feels gross, then I feel stinky. Yeah, this brand I've never heard of before. I don't see them actively like trying to sell to an international like market or have an international presence. So I feel like this is one of those brands I'm just like, oh, it's for the locals maybe? I don't know, but just like, no, I just hated it. If you've tried out any of these skincare items, please let me know down below. I would love to hear from you guys. And keep in mind, if I hated a product that you love, I love the product that you hated, vice versa, whatever it is, keep doing you. If it works for you, keep using it. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got your money's worth. And you know what? Share your experience down below because you never know. Your experience might help someone out who might be also thinking about getting the product. Is it worth it for them? Is it worth it for their skin type? Things like that as well. So help one another out down below and I will see you guys in my next video, which you can check out over here. Bye!